Hello, there are 6 mistakes people make to get their CDAP Digital Advisor application fail. We're gonna go through the 6 problems and we're gonna go through the 6 solutions. If you get rejected, how you can appeal and how to fix that, or if you're ahead of the approval process, make sure you fix those before you submit your application. So let's start with the first. The major thing they are seeing and want to make sure they are not going to get vendors to the program, meaning they want to make sure that there are independent advisors are working with vendor agnostic way to help clients to get digital plans rather than creating digital plans to purchase the solution what the vendor is servicing. So if you're a managed service provider, that can be like if you're an Office 365 Microsoft dealer, you have to make sure that's going to be handled somewhat. Or for instance, if you like a HubSpot partner for marketing, how are you going to make sure that you are going to be visible as non-vendor agnostic? So that's going to be one thing to make sure you put it anywhere and everywhere that it's not the case. Now, based on that, there are 2 major factors they're gonna watch for. One is your LinkedIn profile and the other is your website. So your LinkedIn profile can be not really geared toward digital transformation or digital services. You are a marketing agent, you're an MSP, and they are seeing you as a kind of solution provider, which is great. But if you would have 1 or 2 posts, put it on the feature sections, you share a couple of digital transformation articles, put it on your feature sections, you get, for instance, for LinkedIn, your skills, you're able to prioritize your skills, what's going to be visible on the top 3, put digital planning up, or just create digital planning and ask your buddies to get endorsements to make sure you show that. If you have, for instance, people in your LinkedIn profile, make sure they are going to give you somewhat like testimonial on your digital transformation activities, a client or whoever you worked with those terms. Those are not really a big investment, but if you make it, somebody's watching your LinkedIn profile, they're gonna watch like hundreds and hundreds of applications. You're gonna stand out, oh, this is digital, great, he has a headline, I'm a digital advisor, whatever, digital transformation, and they're gonna understand that. The website is the same. If you have like a super marketing geared SEO, whatever website, they're gonna see that you're a perfect solution provider after a digital plan, but they might not understand why you are eligible to create like a 360-degree digital adoption plan with cybersecurity and all these different initiatives. So you want to create like a menu item, we say digital advisor services, and you're able to add there discovery meetings, you can add different verbiage. If you're a partner of us, you get like these templates from us, what you put on your website. So you're able to create these services and make it more visible for your customers. If you're a managed service provider, you can do digital adoption planning services, things like that. You can use those words. You can use those terms without being CDAP approved. So you can do digital transformation plan, you can do digital adoption plan without going through the process. If you go through the process, you can make those after CDAP specific, so it's not like a bottleneck. If you have no qualification, so many self-made entrepreneur here doesn't have the college degree they want, and they have no certification for the subject. Now, we can overcome that with a simple process. If you are partnering with us, you have to go through the 7-day Jumpstart program. And after that, if you're able to push through a digital plan with 1 client, and you can prove us that you've gone through this process, we give you a certification to become an expert on digital adoption planning. And this is an official certification with all the artifacts. You are able to put that behind your LinkedIn profile, and we are able to stand behind you. The government agency recognizes these visuals, and they know what is the process you go through. So if you don't have this qualification, that's going to be unlock that item. The next one is you cannot prove your process. Sometimes we get people rejected because they couldn't show a repeatable process to being able to create a digital plan, which is CDAP specific. This is the same applies if you go through the 7-day bootcamp, jumpstart. You're gonna be able to go through and generate at least one example for your certification, and when you apply with that or appeal with that, that's gonna go through, because actually you can demonstrate that you have been able to done at least once a complete plan, which is going to be one of your clients, and you can create retrospectively. It doesn't have to be real, it doesn't have to be they just want to understand whether you have a procedure for that or not. And the last one is that you have no credible reference. Whoever give you, probably that's the last resort. So we put that inside the 7-day jumpstart, that when you go through this process with a client, you ask a testimonial in a video how you perform. So that's going to be unlocking that as well. So if you want to get CDAP advisor, but you don't feel everything is done, you can join to the program and we help you with that. And also, if you get rejected, don't freak out. That's a 4-year program. They are going through many different applications. Everybody wanna be a digital advisor. It's obvious revenue building opportunities. They don't want to reject people for no reason. They wanna create a gate. We appealed already for an rejected application, and she got back and gone through in 3 days, because she was able to show some of the artifacts I presented here. So if you have any question about that, if you think about going through this, or you already approved but it's too long, or you don't know what to do, it's still great to create these artifacts and send back to them as additional materials. Even your application is in 4 weeks. It's gonna fasten the sales process, because the more time it takes to them, the more evidence they need to check, the slower your process is going to be. Again, if you have any question, submit that, let us know, and we are here to help. Thank you very much.